That's Evan's favorite, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I love Michael B.
Evan broke his braces on Michael B. Jordan.
Hello and welcome to the Irresponsible Comic Book Podcast. My name is Evan. I'm the producer here. I'm here with my good buddies, our resident expert Dylan and the wild card William. I don't know. We might have to switch those after that comment.
Do we though? Do we?
Dude, I don't know. I'm feeling some type of way. Anyways, we're here to cover. We're here to talk about another buff man, brilliantly buff man, John Cena and Peacemaker. We're talking about episode 5. Remind me of the name. Do you guys know? Of the episode? I forgot already.
It wasn't.
I thought it had something.
Was it the show?
Like a chainsaw?
I think so. Hold on. I'll look.
Just look up the. I should have this pulled up already, honestly. Just cause we're professionals here. It was titled
Monkey Dory.
Monkey Dory. Oh, because there's a giant gorilla.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yep, Monkey Dory.
Monkey Dory. Well, so this is episode 5 out of 8. We covered episodes 1 through 3 in a video and episode 4 last week.
Which is not up yet, but it should be up.
Yeah, it should be up soon. So this is
almost as if like while we're talking.
Boom! It's up.
It is up. So, anyways, what was I gonna say? In
Episode 5.
Episode
5 of 8. We've been talking about the stories of Peacemaker so far.
Yep.
This episode was a banger.
It was.
Yes, it was.
Literally, it was a ripper.
Well, you know why I called it a banger.
He didn't bang her.
No. He threw a bomb.
Oh, he did throw a bomb.
He threw a grenade attached to a rocket to miss a rocket and see if it worked.
It literally did work, though. That was the crazy part. It almost worked too well. It almost killed him. So
yeah, killed them both.
This whole episode was about the mission to explore the facility that Adebayo discovered the night before. So she discovered a warehouse that the first victim or the first butterfly they found or whatever, the one that Peacemaker killed after hooking up with her. They found her badge at the place she worked, and it was also the location of where the senator guy was like
getting his stuff.
Yeah, getting all his stuff. They didn't like necessarily know for sure, but they went to investigate to see. Ends up they did a lot more than investigating. It was supposed to literally be a covert mission. That instantly changed the moment that they walked in. Peacemaker had his X-ray vision helmet on. So he instantly saw that people had butterflies in their head, and he just started shooting. He just let it out. He just said, "Oh, yep, pop, pop, pop," and she's like, "Oh my God, we were supposed to come in here and just investigate." He's like, "Yeah, well, I found out they're butterflies," and then they assaulted the rest of the facility pretty much and took out, I think, all the butterflies that were there.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone survived that. They basically all went after Hardcore and Vigilante, who were also in the area, but they went in through the back side, through the shipping receiving side, and they like scoped it out in the back and locked themselves in a back room because they were spying, got caught, and had to hide somewhere, so that's where they went. Ultimately, all the butterflies like ganged up him on the door, and that's when he chucked the grenade at him. And then we got probably the best sequence that we've seen in this show so far. Would you guys agree with that, with the gorilla fight?
It was pretty good. I don't know if it was the best sequence, but it was good.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, saying, "Oh, that's what he was," because
you just really like gorillas because of your favorite character.
Yeah, I do. You're right. It's
Wait a
also
minute, he doesn't fight gorillas.
yeah. It's also like a humanite, ultra humanite or whatever reference.
Or I guess
The
second
whole-
favorite character because you love the Flash, but you also
Yeah.
love the.
Yeah,
Green Arrow.
yeah. You got to paraphrase his words correctly there.
It's close. It's a close
No, it's not.
tie.
They never
Flash-
fought technically.
Flash and Arrow are great. So they fight a gorilla. I really think that's one of the best, if not the best, like scene in the whole show so far. Other than maybe like the interrogation scene, because it's just so funny watching them all like gang up on a gorilla, and then the fact that he comes in with a chainsaw, like
But who comes in with a chainsaw?
what's his name? I don't know.
You can't call him Diebeard.
No, I can't
Nope.
call him Diebeard.
Nope, can't call him no more because he has earned the respect of Peacemaker finally, which
Yes,
which
he
was
has.
definitely my best moment of this episode. Like, yes, they finally made peace.
They did
Per se.
make peace.
Economos.
Economos.
Kind of, there you go.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he listed on here? Where is he in the cast? All cast and crew. There we go.
Just say Economos. You don't say the actor's name.
Dude, yes I do.
No, you
Yes, I
don't.
do. Come on, I do. You know I do.
Evan's like that.
Steve
He's
G. Steve G. He's like
The G-Man.
yeah, he's a G. Yeah, so
He's a gangster.
Economos comes in with the chainsaw and kills the gorilla, and then also like the scene after, like just right after, when Vigilante's like, it's kind of crazy that he came in and I just was talking about how I wanted to kill someone with a chainsaw, and then he came in and did it like immediately after.
You know what would have been way cooler is if he was like, "Hey, look what I bought here," and he threw the
Vigilante.
chainsaw to me,
Yeah,
and then I killed him with the chainsaw. That would have been really
that
cool.
would have been really cool. And Peacemaker just looks at him like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why do you care so much about that? Like, it's not
Well,
important."
he basically
Because
he basically just no, that too. Mostly he wanted to take away Economos' thunder, saying that it should have been me that killed the girl, not him.
Oh yeah.
And,
No,
and
I
he did.
I don't think he cared about the fact that Economos killed the gorilla. I think he only cared about the fact that Economos killed the gorilla with the chainsaw.
Yeah, I don't think he
No,
cared.
but he-
if he
No,
came
the
in
way-
with
the-
like a
The way he paraphrased is because, he wanted to kill the gorilla. He wanted to do it with the chainsaw. He wanted to go in with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
But Economos took the chainsaw as last year's to come and save them and kills the gorilla.
that's true.
And that's why Cena got mad. And that's why Peacemaker got mad at Village Vigilante for, being a bit of a dick to
Yeah.
Economos for saying that.
Yep.
And Peter's like, dude, you're such a chode. Or whatever.
Just stop being a little bitch.
Or a
Yeah.
dick, in other words, yeah. It was like obviously a dick move for Vigilante.
Yeah.
Because,
I agree. It
if he sees Peacemaker bullying or messing around with Economos, then Vigilante's gonna do the same thing because
100%. That's literally, they were just teaming up together. Like in the conference room prior to the mission, they all just bagged on him.
I love that scene. I love that scene.
Yeah. And the end credit scene is even better when they just keep coming up with other fucking names that he could have turned in.
Optimus Prime, Mario, Wario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach.
The princess.
I like how they mentioned
the princess.
They also mentioned the actor's name for Vigilante and James Gunn, and Econ was like, those two are not even a thing.
Yeah. They like.
Oh, they're a thing.
They named
They're a thing.
dead people, and he goes, "They're dead." He's like, "Well, he just keeps listing names. The whole thing is fucking hilarious.
It's pretty much all Warner Brothers Easter eggs, pretty much there. It's like the I Love Lucy's, the Golden Girls, everything.
Yep. Yeah, it is. James Gunn does just such a good job
He
making
does.
every scene just has. It's not even comedic relief. It's just genuine, funny things that these characters would actually probably say to each other. Like, it seems the best part about this whole series, I think, is that it's believable. Like, the things that they're saying make sense, and it's relatable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Overall, Joss Cena is killing it with the Peacemaker character right now in this series.
Yeah, John Cena is fantastic. I think. Again, I think the Vigilante is my favorite character so far in this, but Peacemaker's a close second still. How about for you guys? Who do you guys think is your favorite? I don't think
I'm
we
gonna have to
talked
go
about
with Peacemaker so far because even though this is like his showing up, but Economos might be starting to get there a little bit. But like even though we're all the more like bickering and all that, Vigilante's still there as a good sidekick there as well. All of them are doing a good job. I approve.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's got to be John Cena.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, as the lead.
he's literally like the focal point of the show. But like all the characters are really good. Are some of them a little bit better than others? Then yeah, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's just kind of acting too, though.
Yep. You're right.
So like Murr, he's like a really good character, and we'll see what's gonna happen with this episode that comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk about that. The what the fuck moment of the show was at the end. Adebayo comes in after the mission, and she just casually puts on Peacemaker's X-ray vision helmet, and is like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." She like looks outside, she watches a lady walk her dog, and then turns in on Mirn, and then you hear a screech, and then he chases her down.
My whole thing is how did he know that she saw?
They have, I believe, they have senses. Like when they sense, when he like, I guess they have both rights have sense when they sense danger and they know something's up. They're like, uh oh.
Well,
Yeah.
Part of me also thinks that like he knew that Peacemaker had the X-ray helmet and was using it on the mission, and then he saw her wearing it. He was like, "Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what their language is, but their language, him screeching there could have just been like, "Oh shit," and then he just chased her down. I don't know.
Or it could be just like a defense mechanism. You know, I don't think he knew that was like an X-ray helmet per se, because he probably does, he wears the same helmet, so he has no idea. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then why wouldn't he just attack her beforehand? Like, I don't know. Like,
exactly.
I'm thinking too much into it because they'll probably explain it.
Yeah.
Like, and be like, oh no, we're able to notice like X-rays.
Yeah, we're able.
We're able to sense danger or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like a.
But like, I don't even think like Adebayo would have triggered like the danger sense.
Yeah, she's
like,
maybe.
She's not
because I don't think she's gonna go in there and like shoot Murr.
No.
Like, she didn't go shoot Murr.
She's gonna like see that and then just start like, hey, I gotta go. Yeah. Like she's gonna just leave. As far as like I think her character.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely would be one to like leave and then like inform the rest of the team like through a text message, and then like Mirn would accidentally get it texted to him too, and get.
I don't think they're in the. I don't think they're in the group. They're in the group chat though. He's in that group chat though. I think it's just him. I think it's just Adebayo, Economos, Hardcore, Vigilante, and Peacemaker.
It might be. You're right. Keep the boss out of it.
Yeah, get the boss out of it.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Yeah. Like I said before, like I don't think she's gonna like shoot him per se, because she's not that type of character. Though she is well trained and all that stuff. Yeah. But I think when she found out that there's a butterfly in Mirn, that's when she panicked. She's like, oh, that's when she started screaming a little bit, and that's when Mirn's butterfly's intact, and that's when she ran away.
Yeah.
Or maybe they can sense fear or something.
Yeah, it's fear or danger, something like that. Either way, it's something. Something triggered it.
I'm wondering, yeah. It's also going to be interesting to see. Let's do a place your bets. Do we think that Mirn is going to be a, like, I don't know how to describe this, like a placeholder, like his body, like, and who he is like not even real, and that like he's a butterfly who's defected? Or do we think that like there's gonna be like, because I mean we haven't seen enough of the butterflies to know for sure, is there like dual personality, and that like the butterfly instinctively took over in that situation and like controlled his body, whereas like the rest of the time he's in charge? So like maybe like the senator didn't even know that he was being in control until he was put at risk, and then it activated his stuff. Who knows? What do we
I'm not
think
sure
about that?
I think with Murr, he's probably got his butterfly on a mission, and the butterfly is probably just like one of the like a double agent kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like I don't think he's gonna kill Adebayo, but he's going to threaten his or her wife. and be like, hey, if you say anything, all these other butterflies are just gonna go kill your wife.
Oh, jeez. And the other thing to note, we see Mirn. This has a little bit to do with the potential theories. Is Mirn is actively working with another butterfly in this, where he gets the police officer guy to.
Is he a butterfly or is he just somebody?
He's just like an extra help to like get rid of Peacemaker's father. Pretty much. He's not a butterfly. He's just a random. He's just like another merc / hitman to like try to take out Peacemaker's father and keep him in jail. Well, not kill him, but just keep him in jail and then never let him out.
I feel like that he was like.
Well, he said that he was there on Waller's behest.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I don't think the other guy is a butterfly. I think Murray right now is just the only butterfly.
I feel like he had like a cool and calm, collected like atmosphere in the same way.
I just think that's who a lot of the secret agents are.
That's fair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I mean, they're supposed to be like calm under pressure.
Okay, I didn't really think about that. For some reason, my brain just processed him as absolutely 100% a butterfly.
I mean, he definitely could be a butterfly, but jeez. I think he was just another agent for Waller.
Okay, never mind then.
Just
I guess that doesn't add to the theory. So, I guess that either way, whichever way you believe, if he is just like a agent, then he's obviously like involved, deeply in Waller's organization. So, I mean. I guess I would lean towards me personally, like him, like the butterfly being defected and like not being. I mean, it still has to live, so it's eating that juice stuff or whatever. But it's like trying to combat whatever the butterflies are actually doing. And so it's like, I could even see it being like got captured by Waller, and interrogated and said, hey, you have to help us identify and take down the rest of these butterflies or else we'll kill you, something like that. Give us intel. And so he's just working with them out of necessity of his own life or something like that.
I'm just hoping that in the next episode of the show, as how he became a butterfly, or how does one of these people become a butterfly,
yeah,
do they go through their butthole or do they go through the ear? Who knows?
An orifice.
I mean, I think they all go through the butthole, really, because it's another orifice.
Yeah, I hope that's what it is.
They just all crawl through everything to get to the brain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. There was also
more than likely they enter through the nose.
Yeah.
Probably
in the nose or the ears
or the mouth.
Well, like the problem with the ears is that like I don't know if they have any form of like healing factor, or like
like they get
ruptured. Yeah, so the eardrum would get ruptured if they enter through the ear. There's a much better direct pathway through the nose.
Through the nose to the brain, yeah. You're right.
I mean, they could easily go through the mouth too, but like because the little sinus cavity thing that connects the nose to the back of the throat.
Now that we're thinking about the anatomy of the butterflies entering, I'm thinking about how they're controlling humans. They're doing the same thing that like Pickle Rick did in Rick and Morty, where he's like on the brain. That's like what they're doing with their little arms. They're like touching certain parts of the brain to control them.
Oh, they could also just like crawl into the middle area of the brain.
Yeah,
that's just like there, and then they're just like firing off different synaptic nerves. I can't say it today.
Yeah. I mean, now we're officially doctors now, guys. We know what we're talking about. We're doctors now.
We're doctors. We can give you medical advice. If you need any medical advice, leave a comment down below. Just kidding.
Exactly.
I would like to say that my name is Dr. Stotts.
Dr. Stotts. Ooh, that is true. Initials wise. Not actually a doctor, though.
I'm kind of a doctor, though.
Kind of a doctor by default.
Where's your doctorate certificate?
It's in the mail.
It's in the mail.
Oh, okay.
It's still shipping in. Coronavirus,
Well, you can't say that.
You can. Actually, to be honest, if you say like certain topic or trigger words in your videos on YouTube, they hit certain audiences. So if you say coronavirus, it'll get targeted towards people who are interested in learning information about it. We don't have any of that here, but we can.
We did say coronavirus.
We can farm the views for sure. Let me think. What else? Coco Melon, is that what you just said?
No, he said Corona.
Oh, okay. Coco Melon. All right. Anyways, so
not safe for kids.
That too.
What else has kind of gone down this episode? We got
let's talk about Peacemaker's father, the drama between him and the officer.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they finally have that little talk that he was asking for a couple days there in jail, where he wanted to talk to the detective, and he said, "Hey, these prints, go run them. Go run my prints. They'll be different." And so they go and run the prints. She asks specifically to have them sent to her first before they get sent to the rest of the department. And I don't know if it's because she's ultra suspicious or she just wanted to see them first. Probably more that she wanted to be sure. First.
Yeah.
And then they got sent to the rest of the department. They said, "Nope, those are the right prints. You stand locked up." And she was like, "What do you mean?" And then she got her copy separately and looked at them and realized they were different. And so she knows what's going on. He knows what's going on. He's not allowed to be released, I'm sure, but...
Yeah, not yet, though, yeah. But eventually he will be, if you saw the preview.
Yeah, he is ready to get out, and he's going to get out. The trailer for the next episode at the end shows him hopping in a buddy's truck and saying, "I'm gonna go kill my son." You're like, what the fuck, dude? You're a psycho. So he's gonna.
Son technically, son, he did put him in jail. I know he kind of almost, put his fingerprints on him, and
So I mean,
So he's gonna go home. He's going to get his
white dragon.
Yep.
And then he's gonna find all of his neo-Nazi friends, and they're gonna kill all the butterflies.
There you go. The end.
That's an interesting theory. Do you see?
Not gonna happen though, but yeah.
No, I think they're gonna end up killing a lot of butterflies.
Do you see them I'm sure that let's think about this. Every parent tries to track their kids somehow. My parents still try and track me through Snapchat. So
weird.
Well, that's why you turn off your location filter.
Yeah, exactly. So I do, so that they can't do it. But my mom and dad want to track me in any way, shape, or form. Does his dad have a way to track him?
Oh, I'm sure every one of those helmets has a tracking device on it.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to track him to a location where they're fighting butterflies or some sort of settlement, and there's going to be a huge fight break out, and Peacemaker and White Dragon will fight, but all his buddies probably going to be fighting a bunch of butterflies.
Dude, I think that's how they're going to kill a lot of the butterflies, is that it's just going to be the White Dragons misinterpreting the situation.
Well, I'm trying to think about this. Obviously,
and all the neo-Nazis going in and misinterpreting the situation.
Yeah.
And because the freaking butterflies are going to try to take advantage of that situation and manipulate them, they're going to be like, "Wait, are you trying to call me stupid?" And then just start killing everybody.
Yeah. So
as much as I want that to happen, I don't think it's not going to happen. I think it's just going to be him setting up the conflict between him versus his son, pretty much, and they're just going to become rivals. He's going to be the villain, and Peacemaker's finally going to be the superhero he finally wants to be.
I mean, that's a good bet too.
Yeah.
But I also see them going back, after they do that, I see them going back and setting up this whole neo-Nazis exterminate X amount of people,
a headline, where they go
to frame, yeah.
That would be interesting.
Maybe.
I think you're onto something there, but I think it's going to be a more direct manipulation. So Amanda Waller's in this story, and Amanda Waller runs a Suicide Squad. It's not that far-fetched that we might see White Dragon end up with a chip in the back of his neck, being forced to work with his son. And there's a good chance we get a season 2 of this with how popular it's been and how well received it is. I mean,
Yeah,
we
I
so,
think it's already
love the
great. I think
show.
it's already green lit for a season 2.
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
that's not surprising to me. So we get a season 2 of this. We still probably have his dad involved in the story. It would be pretty crazy to see them have to work together and have to like build that relationship back up after it being completely destroyed. And you know, Peacemaker still trying to fight for that approval of his father in some sort of way, and Vigilante trying to be the good friend to like be like, you don't need him, it's whatever, like don't listen to him. But they're still forced to be on this mission and they have no way out.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible we might see him with the Waller, but I don't see him, being part of Waller's team though. Not yet. I feel like he's gonna do his own thing. I feel like he's too smart and too powerful for that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, he does have his own subdimensional space inside of a closet.
He does.
Yeah.
He does have that.
Which means that he's at least somewhat smart.
He's working with Darkseid.
Yeah, let's go with that right now.
Just kidding. He's not.
I know.
Darkseid?
Subjugation of man. That's what they both want. Just kidding.
Okay.
I mean, I guess kind of.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's a stretch, though. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we really need to cover in this episode. Obviously, the trailer for next week has him getting out, and there's going to be a lot of action, I'm assuming. So,
We'll see what happens, and we'll see where they go from there. Most likely, I think it's just because the way I see it overall is just like safe bet. I'm safe betting is that he's gonna become the villain to Peacemaker, and Peacemaker is now the hero.
Yeah.
Of this story.
It's a very good chance because the neighbor going, well, who's your villain?
My dad.
Yeah.
And Peacemaker saying, I've killed all my villains, so therefore I don't have a villain.
Yep.
But he doesn't want to kill his dad because he loves his dad.
Yep.
So.
Yep. But he'll kill anybody that's like his dad. That's a dick.
Yeah, but he loves his
hilarious.
dad. But he won't kill his dad.
Do we get to see? I don't even want to go there because I don't think they kill off his dad, and I don't think they make him kill off his dad.
I think his dad kills Vigilante.
I think I think Vigilante would kill his dad if anything happens.
No, like Vigilante's gonna try to kill his dad again.
Yeah, but
I think his dad ends up like sumo plexing Vigilante, like Bane Batman style, breaking Vigilante's back.
Oh jeez, I don't think See, the thing is, I don't think Peacemaker would let something like that happen. As much as he doesn't like Vigilante and doesn't like care for him that much, I don't think he'd let that happen to him.
He does like Vigilante. It's just they have a weird friendship.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really.
I mean, he almost wants to tell for him.
I mean, you don't invite somebody to do a 3-way if you don't like that person.
Good point.
True.
Good point. Unless you invited them indirectly because they
We're already there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, jeez.
We'll see what happens, though. Overall, the series is going really well for us. We're all enjoying it so far,
Yeah, we are. He's right. I think that's pretty much everything from this episode this week. Very good. We're excited to see the last 3 episodes. We get one tomorrow, so it's gonna be good. We have a lot of stuff coming for the rest of the year. We were just talking about it, so lots of stuff to look forward to. I won't even get into it all because it's too much to handle. You guys aren't ready for it. You aren't ready for it.
Oh,
but
snap.
we will
They're
see
not
you
at all.
next week for another review of Peacemaker for episode 6. And until then, peace.
Bye.
Whoosh.